Why do some people make friends easily? People just like them, you like them, but you're not sure why. Others don't get noticed, don't have many friends, and find it tough to talk in difficult situations. A book written almost 90 years ago offers all the tools you need to. 1. Make people like you. 2. Win people to your way of thinking. 3. Change people without causing resentment. 4. Build lasting friendships. Not endless pages of theory, but actionable strategies you can start using in your next conversation. This is a summary of Dale Carnegie's amazing book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Fundamental Techniques in Handling People. 1. If you want to gather honey, don't kick over the beehive. Don't criticize, condemn, or complain. Quote, any fool can criticize, condemn, and complain, and most fools do. Dale Carnegie. Asterisk, you're nothing but a liar. Asterisk, I can't believe you could do such a thing. Asterisk, you should be ashamed of yourself. Asterisk, you never think before you speak. Asterisk, you're so lazy. Asterisk, she's always on her phone, even during meetings. Asterisk, he never listens to anyone else's ideas. We all want to feel wanted and important. Criticizing someone is easy to do, but it is futile because it will always put people on the defensive, affect their self-esteem, and can even cause resentment. When the temptation to criticize someone arises, take a step back. You may ask yourself, what could be the reasons behind this person's actions or perspective that I might not be aware of? This question encourages you to consider the other person's circumstances, background, and potential challenges they may be facing. Rather than jumping to conclusions, try to consider the context of their behavior or decisions. The danger of criticism is that it can create resentment that simmers for years and surfaces at the worst time. Ultimately, the short-term reward isn't worth the long-term suffering. In a nutshell, criticism will usually only result in you hurting someone's ego and may cause them to dislike you. 2. The big secret. Asterisk, I'm really grateful for all the effort you put into this project. Asterisk, thank you for always being there when I need you. Asterisk, your support today really means a lot to the team. Getting someone to do something requires making them want to do it. People do things to feel appreciated or important, which is a deep human desire. If you can fulfill that need, people will love you. Take time to reflect on the qualities that you genuinely admire in others. Always ask yourself, what can I appreciate about this person? Remember that true appreciation is sincere and comes from the heart, not as a means to serve your own interests. Flattery, on the other hand, is insincere and should be avoided. Genuine appreciation. Your presentation was very interesting. I learned a lot from it. Flattery. You're the best presenter I've ever seen. Genuine appreciation. Your hard work on this project has not gone unnoticed. Flattery. You're the only one who could have pulled off such an amazing project. Genuine appreciation. I appreciate your consistent punctuality. Flattery. You're the only one who's ever on time around here. Flattery is simply telling someone what they want to hear, while true appreciation comes from a genuine place of gratitude. Flattery often exaggerates or generalizes, potentially coming off as insincere. 3. Arouse in the other person an eager want. Quote, the only way on earth to influence other people is to talk about what they want and show them how to get it. Every act every person performs is because of some desire, something they want. Therefore, if you're smart, instead of talking in terms of what you want, always talk in terms of what your listener wants. Take a moment before speaking and ask yourself, how can I make this person want to do it? Gary Vaynerchuk, the well-known businessman and author, spends most of a hiring interview trying to pinpoint exactly what the candidate desires. After he finds their true desire, he builds a vision for the candidate to use that desire to succeed. He explains to them how the company can help them reach their goals. He then gives them the opportunity to join the company and become part of the vision. To achieve your own goals, focus on helping others achieve theirs. Talk about their desires and explain how your suggestions can help them achieve their goals. By unselfishly serving others, you can ultimately get what you want. Quote, the world is full of people who are grabbing and self-seeking. So the rare individual who unselfishly tries to serve others has an enormous advantage. 6 ways to make people like you. 1. Do this now. Feel welcome everywhere. Quote, You can make more friends in 2 months by becoming genuinely interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get other people interested in you. When someone admires us, we become interested in them. Take the time and energy to do thoughtful, selfless things that matter to others, such as genuinely caring about them and their interests. Being genuinely interested in someone can lead to more friendships in a short time than trying to get people interested in you can in a long time. In the end, we won't have many true, sincere friends if all we do is try to impress people and get them interested in us. Greeting people with enthusiasm and remembering people's birthdays are two easy ways to make friends. It's more likely that someone will want to help you if you show genuine interest in them. 2. Something simple, quote, "Your smile is a messenger of your goodwill." Your smile brightens the lives of all who see it. A smile is a friendly and warm way to make a good first impression. Giving a smile makes the other person think to themselves, "I like you. You make me happy. I am glad to see you." A smile is a powerful tool that can communicate goodwill, even when it is not seen in person, such as over the phone. It can make a positive impact on everyone you come into contact with. Even strangers can appreciate your positive attitude. If you are feeling down, try to make yourself smile, as it can improve your mood. Remember that happiness is not determined by external factors, such as what you have or who you are with. Rather, it is determined by how you think and feel internally about those things. Making a good first impression starts with a smile. 3. Without this, you're destined for trouble, quote, "A person's name is to that person the sweetest and most important sound in any language." Names contain magic, and we should be aware of that. Our names hold a special place in our hearts, as they are truly ours, setting us apart from everyone else. The ability to remember names is crucial not only in the political arena, but also in business and social engagements. Without a doubt, a person's own name is the sweetest sound they can hear. Sadly, when we encounter someone's name for the first time, many of us don't make the effort to commit it to memory or pronounce it correctly. As a result, we find ourselves feeling embarrassed upon the next encounter when we pronounce their name wrong or have to admit we forgot their name. It is important to develop your own system of memorizing names that is tailored to your way of doing things. It could be as simple as writing down the name the moment you hear it, having the person spell it out for you, creating an outlandish story in your mind that reminds you of their name, or any number of other ways. Finding your own system for name recall is the key. 4. Become a great conversationalist. It is human nature for our ego to crave an interested listener, someone to share our life stories or accomplishments with. By providing an ear, you become a cherished presence. Even the most antagonistic individuals can soften when met with empathetic listening, often diffusing their anger through the act of being heard. If you constantly talk about yourself, interrupt others, and disregard their thoughts, your popularity will likely diminish. The art of conversation demands more than just words. It requires the skill of attentive listening. Cultivate genuine curiosity about others and pose questions that they will enjoy answering. In a nutshell, encourage people to talk about themselves, their experiences, their victories, and don't steer the conversation towards yourself. Save your own stories only for when others ask to hear them. They will consider you one of the best conversationalists they've ever met. 5. How to interest people, quote, "To be interesting, be interested." Theodore Roosevelt was famous for his ability to talk about topics that interested his guests. In the evenings prior to social events, Roosevelt spent hours reading about topics he knew would be of interest to his guests. First, find out what the other party is interested in, and then talk about that. If you are not asked about your own interests, don't mention them. Time and effort should be devoted to prior research on topics of interest. Communicating with people about their values allows you to gain a closer connection and a deeper understanding of them. In a nutshell, talk about the things of most importance to them, not to you.